Alright, so boom. What's good, y'all boys? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's always good to see y'all, man. I hope y'all having a fantastic day. If not, I hope it gets better, and I hope this video will help you get through whatever you're going through, bro. I'm glad that you're here, though. You get what I'm saying? Keep pushing. The moment's only temporary, and it all gets better, you know? But just like I always say, just like I love starting off and ending our videos, there's 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 29 to 31 days in a month, depending on the month, and then depending on the year, it's 365 days in a year. Do not let that one moment spoil your entire time that you're on this earth. Don't sit here and be miserable about nothing. Don't be holding grudges. You know, it's good to forgive and, but never forget. At the end of the day, you charge it to the game and keep it pushing. You get what I'm saying? The moment's only temporary. You got a whole bunch of things you could live for and go for throughout life, man. Don't let that moment spoil your whole entire day, your whole entire week, your whole entire month, your whole entire year. And I only say that because I know some people that go their whole life holding grudges and about situations that they can't change. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I preach and I say, because you putting all your energy towards that and probably trying to get revenge or trying to have some different outcome, coulda, shoulda, woulda, the situations, like it don't matter what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You take it to the chin, hold your head up high, and keep it pushing, because it's only temporary. And then at the end of the day, nobody cares. Alright? Like, not saying it insensitively, but nobody's really paying attention to you and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? The situation probably was embarrassing or whatever it may be. But on the other end, like death and all that other stuff, that's different. You should always grieve and stuff like that, but don't even let that overpower you too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, my granddad just passed last year. We grieved and stuff, but I didn't sit there and let that overpower me, and I still got to the work. Honestly, if you really look at it the other way, you let that like push your drive, because that other person probably will want to see you do better. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to all those drama situations, he say, she say situations, or even a breakup, you you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Pop your collar on them. Show them what it's really about. You get what I'm saying? Don't sit there and let them talk you, downplay you. Keep it P. Keep that shit gangster. Show them who you really is. You get what I'm saying? Don't let them dictate your life. Don't let them tell you who you are. You show them. You go out there and you show them every day that situation ain't break you. You get what I'm saying? You go out there every day. Pop your young nigga. You get what I'm saying? I can't say it right now because we only 3 minutes in and they gonna restrict my video. But you get what I'm saying? Show up and show out. Yeah. Show up and show out. Anyways, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope that pep talk really helped you out, gang. We got a video here. I got 2 videos for y'all. So let's get this one started. The first one is guard helps killer inmate escape prison. Now let's see how this goes. You jeopardizing your job for somebody else.
It's the 29th of April, 2022. CCTV records prison supervisor Vicky enter through a back door. Half a minute later, she comes back out with a prisoner. Casey White, a 6'9" giant of a criminal serving 75 years for attempted murder. They quickly leave in the car as police scramble to make sense of the situation. Vicky, a prison supervisor with a 2-decade-long career and perfect record, just disappeared with a dangerous criminal. Police assumed that she was forced or manipulated into helping him escape. But that's when new evidence came to light, showing that she might have planned the entire thing. As a nationwide manhunt began, police would realize the rabbit hole went deeper than anyone expected, leading them down a dark path, ending with Vicky found dead with a bullet in her head.
Vicky, stay with her! Vicky!
It's April 29th, 2022, and prison officer Vicky has just told her work colleagues that she's taking a prisoner to a psychological evaluation at a local courthouse. But something isn't right, as she's transporting the prisoner alone, despite rules mandating prisoners must be escorted by 2 officers at a time. But because of her senior position as a supervisor, nobody stops her, and it would be 6 hours before police realize that Vicky and the prisoner are never coming back. Desperate for clues, police start looking into the man that Vicky escaped with. It was Casey White, a man serving 75 years in prison for domestic violence, home invasion, murder, and brutally attacking a man with an axe. But there was one crime that stood out to police even more. 7 years prior to this, Casey had abused and manipulated his then-girlfriend to a point where she tried to escape from Casey's vicious hands. After they successfully made it to her friend's house, Casey would break into the house with 2 guns and full intent to murder them both. Luckily, they both escaped and survived his vicious attack. But that's when Casey fled the scene and began a series of carjackings across several states, until finally getting into a tense standoff with multiple police officers.
Casey, put the gun down. Let me see your hands, man.
Put the gun down, Casey. Put the gun down, bud.
Casey, put the gun down. Just relax a little bit.
Go get that or tell her to watch this.
Hey, Casey.
Yes, sir.
I will get you a sundrop if you'll be still. Just be calm.
You ain't got no more gun on you, dude.
No, you ain't got. You got to fucking that.
It's unusual, but the cops rolled a drink and a pack of cigarettes towards Casey, hoping this would calm him down and avoid a shootout. Miraculously, this actually worked, and the cops were able to move in and make an arrest.
Hold on, y'all. My dog tweaking. Hold on, let me see what's going on with the dog. My man, the dog was tripping out because he was locked in the room, so I had to let him out. Alright, back to the video.
His interrogation gave cops an even clearer view into just how insane this man was.
I've been trying to wait just to kill her ever since. I couldn't wait no longer. I had to do it tonight.
Do you regret what you did tonight?
I regret I didn't kill him.
Police now had a clear picture of who Vicky just helped escape prison. But how does Vicky fit into all of this? She works at a completely different prison, and there's no plans for Casey to ever see outside these walls again. Well, 1 year later, Casey confessed to a murder, resulting in him being moved to a different prison. This kicked off a series of events that would eventually result in Vicky's death. The murder that Casey confessed to was a 4-year-old cold case. It's unclear why Casey owned up to it now, but he was able to give specific details that nobody but the killer could have known. And after a short trial, he was quickly transported to a new prison, the same one where Vicky worked. Vicky is 56 and has been divorced for several years and put her heart and soul into her job. She was a model employee and popular among her colleagues, but her life had become boring and lonely. She wanted a change, and when Casey showed up, that's exactly what she got. They slowly began to talk more and developed a connection. They bonded over their shared last name and began to think that they were destined to be together. She started coming in on her days off and was noticeably happier. Despite having a great life on paper, Vicky had become enchanted by her feelings for Casey.
Gang, what if y'all got the same last name? Ain't some possible chance y'all family, cousins or something? I don't know. I just ain't talking to somebody with the same last name, especially my last name. It's rare. My last name real rare to come by.
Was ready to throw it all away to be with a dangerous criminal. But how can this happen? Well, it turns out it's not as rare as you might think. Some people are attracted to dangerous people. They know they could kill them at any moment, but feel special knowing that they choose not to.
Meet Voto AI, the photo editing software that everyone's talking about.
On top of that, Vicky had started to feel trapped in her day-to-day life and as though she had nothing to live for. If she could make a break with Casey, it'd at least be exciting, even if it did mean throwing everything away. While Casey was serving at Lauderdale, Vicky allowed him unrestricted access to parts of jail that prisoners aren't normally allowed to see, including areas that aren't covered by security cameras. Many speculate this is where the pair were intimate with each other and formed their plan to escape. Even at this point, Vicky still had no idea that this would turn out to be the worst mistake of her entire life. 3 days before their escape, they decided to do a test run after Vicky told her life. 3 days that this would turn out to be the worst mistake of her entire life. 3 days before their escape, they decided to do a test run after Vicky told her colleagues that Casey had an appointment with a judge at the courthouse. Of course, there was no appointment, and they just sat in her patrol car for 9 minutes before returning. But now they know this works, and they're ready to make preparations for the real thing. 2 days before their escape, they're spotted on camera passing notes. It's thought that this was them discussing the final part of their escape plan, but by the time this footage was discovered, it was already too late. By April 29th, 2022, everything was in place, and they're ready to make their escape. As Vicky holds a senior post at the prison, she has certain powers that she's about to take advantage of. She arranges to send 12 inmates and 5 deputies to court on the day of the escape, leaving her as the last remaining officer in the prison with transport privileges. She then tells her bosses that Casey has to be taken for a mental health evaluation. Looking at the surveillance footage, it's clear something was up. Vicky has her firearm with her, something that is strictly forbidden inside the prison walls. She's also walking in front of Casey instead of behind him, showing she trusts him not to harm her. By helping Casey to escape, esteemed prison officer Vicky has thrown everything she had away, and in one pivotal moment has become a criminal.
Vicky's always been a good girl I went to school with. It's got to be other people involved, and Vicky's just a scapegoat. You knew her, you loved her.
I feel like if she had anything to do with it, it was definitely love.
Vicky and Casey casually walk out of the prison into a patrol car and drive away to freedom. It took 6 hours before anyone noticed they're missing. When the prison calls the courthouse to see what's taking so long, they're told that there is no appointment, and they come to the horrible realization that Casey has made a break for freedom. To evade the authorities, they quickly ditch the patrol car and flee the state, and the cops now have no clue where they are, where they're going, or how to find them, marking the start of an 11-day manhunt that will span the nation. On day 1 of Vicky and Casey's escape, the cops try to find clues at Vicky's home, but she's nowhere to be seen. In fact, she doesn't even own the house anymore. As part of her plan, she sold her house for extremely cheap. With the money, she bought vehicles, guns, and most suspiciously, men's clothing. This is the first indication the cops have that Vicky doesn't intend on coming back and is ready to start a new life with Casey. Things don't get any better for detectives when the patrol vehicle they used to escape is found abandoned at a local shopping mall. And even worse, there's no surveillance footage covering that area of the parking lot, so they don't even know which direction they went. But on day 2 of the manhunt, a tip-off from her family blows this case wide open, as it's revealed Vicky has been renting a storage unit. Police are able to locate the storage unit and discover that she was renting it with a burner phone. But despite their best effort to track this new number, the cops came up with nothing. But the existence of this new phone is the first solid evidence that cops have showing Vicky planned this all along and was actually a willing participant instead of a hostage.
You get the sense they were actually doing this together. He was not forcing her in any way.
Right, no, he was not forcing her. It was a mutual relationship.
You'd think that this would help the investigation, but things only get more insane and confusing from here on out. After realizing that they're essentially back to square one, the cops return to the shopping mall where they found the abandoned patrol car and decide to comb through all of the surveillance footage from the days leading up to the event. That's when they spot Vicky a few days before the escape, parking a car in a nearby parking lot. And this isn't her usual car either. It's one she bought only a couple days earlier, a 2007 Ford Edge that the cops quickly realized had to be their getaway vehicle. But when police went back to the parking lot and the supposed getaway vehicle was still there, they realized that Vicky had left a decoy. Police had just lost their only clue, while giving Vicky and Casey a 5-day head start. But since they abandoned the Ford, the cops assumed that they have to have found another vehicle in the area, and lo and behold, they quickly picked up another lead. A homeowner nearby told them he sold his Ford F-150 pickup truck to a man who approached his house on the day Vicky and Casey went missing. That man is described as being around 6 feet 9 inches tall and looked exactly like the picture he was shown. Now all they have to do is find that Ford F-150 and bring this manhunt to an end. And thanks to another lead, they're closing in. On day 6, the owner of a car wash in Indiana noticed something strange. A Ford F-150 had been parked in one of the cleaning bays for an unusual amount of time, and he suspects this vehicle has been abandoned. Unfortunately, this is before a search was initiated for the truck, but something's still not right. This pickup truck is far too nice to have been dumped by anyone sane, and the owner quickly grew suspicious. In order to find out, he checks out the car wash surveillance footage, and what he finds will help the cops finally capture their 2 fugitives. That's Casey getting out of the pickup. And he's acting very strangely. He's waiting for Vicky, and she's in that car driving just out of shot. When Casey gets in the new vehicle, leaving their pickup and driving off, the owner knows they're up to no good and calls 911.
There's a truck been sitting in my bay since yesterday at 3 o'clock. I looked at my cameras and the guy's kind of suspicious. It's a Ford F-150 4-door truck. It's blue in color. It's got Tennessee license plates on it. And I've got him on camera.
The next day, cops arrive at the car wash and initiate a search of the truck.
This is a return to a Dodge?
Yep. You got it outside now.
With nothing to go off of, the cops quickly leave the scene and the pickup is towed away. It takes 4 days for this vital lead to get back to detectives, but when it does, they drop everything and head straight to Evansville on day 10 of the hunt. They're due to arrive at the car wash at 9 a.m., but fail to show up on time, frustrating the car wash owner so much that he takes matters into his own hands and calls the local press.
So then, 9:30, they're not here. So I get on the phone to Fox News. I said, y'all want a story? Yeah, we like a story. I said, I got one. So I got a convict over at my car wash. I got him on camera. He said, you talking about the one in Kentucky? I said, no, I'm talking about the one in Alabama with the girl. I said, okay, we'll be right there. They showed up. They got there 10 minutes before the marshals.
U.S. Marshals arrive during the media frenzy, and when they take a look at the surveillance footage, they realize they've found the car Vicky and Casey could still be driving, a Cadillac, and one that Vicky and Casey think is completely unknown to the cops. It seems like their days on the run are numbered, but even with the leads they have, they come up with nothing, and the cops are starting to realize their fugitives could be anywhere in the country. But as it turns out, they're closer to home than anyone thinks. Back in Evansville on day 11, a cop is on his way home from a long shift when he sees a familiar-looking vehicle parked outside a Motel 41. It looks like the same Cadillac from the car wash, and he hastily takes down the license plate. The problem is, the license plate of the Cadillac seen at the car wash was never seen, so they have no way of knowing if it's the same vehicle. But they do have the license plate of the recovered F-150, so grasping at straws, they decide to run that through their license plate reader, and when they do, they strike gold. Several traffic cameras have picked up the F-150, and following it in nearly every shot is a Cadillac. A Cadillac whose license plate perfectly matched the one at Motel 41 right in front of them. Finally, by sheer luck, the cops have found their fugitives. All they have to do now is bring them in. First, deputy marshals find strategic positions around the motel. They're all in plain clothes and unmarked vehicles, hoping to be as covert as possible. But while the cops surround them, Vicky and Casey are in room 150 watching the TV in horror right as the discovery of the Ford F-150 hits the news. The plan was to bring Vicky and Casey in quietly, but before they get a chance to put their plan into action, Vicky walks out of the hotel room and throws a bag into the Cadillac. She's followed by Casey, and even though they're in disguise, there's no mistaking Casey White's massive frame. Casey gets behind the wheel, and the Cadillac takes off. The cops' plan has been completely foiled once again, but they've got a backup. They're going to follow them and try to box them in to avoid a confrontation, but before they get a chance, they realize they've been spotted. Casey turns onto US Highway 41 and hits the accelerator, taking the cops on a chase across traffic and through parking lots until he manages to make a break for freedom by driving straight through an open field. At around the same time, police dispatch receives a call from none other than Vicky herself, and it gives you an idea of how terrifying this chase really is.
God. Airbags are going on. Let's get out. Run.
A police vehicle forces Casey to drive straight into a ditch, and this pursuit is brought to a sudden halt. But it's far from over, as cops know the pair are armed and could open fire at any point in some kind of Bonnie and Clyde inspired shootout.
Crash out. Any crash out?
Wishing there was something left to lose.
Please, check him out. It's not up, guys. Please, my wife. That's a best woman in the world right there. Please, that's the best woman in the world. Vicky, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry, baby. Anybody in this world don't deserve it. She don't. When she herself, it hit me. But y'all ain't gonna believe me. I'm gonna say I killed her. Just like y'all say I killed everybody else.
Finally, after 11 days, the manhunt has come to an end, and they've got Casey unharmed in handcuffs. But Vicky met a much more devastating end. Just 2 weeks ago, she was an upstanding member of society, an esteemed prison officer respected by those around her. Now, she's a fugitive, laying in a criminal's stolen car, conscious, but with devastating injuries.
David, she good? No, she's good. She's still got it in her hand. Yes, she's got a gun in her hand. There's medic right here, medic. Gun in her hand. Get back. Still in her hand? Yes. Yeah, it's in her hand. Still breathing. I gotta break this sucker up here. Can you go in?
Well, I think we can reach in and get the gun. That'd probably be easier in the windshield.
Oh, see if it'll open. Good idea. We got cover? Yeah. It's opening. It's opening. You got me? Yep. You want to go for the gun first? All right, pull me out. All right, I got it.
She's been shot in the head, and Casey claims she took her own life. When cops get a better look, they find her finger is still on the trigger of the gun. Later that day, Vicky was pronounced dead in a nearby hospital. We'll never really know what the two had planned for their life together after their escape. Whether they wanted to go off the grid and settle down, or live the rest of their lives on the run. Well, it turns out Casey never planned to keep Vicky around at all. He described her as a liability, and someone that didn't have the mind for this sort of thing. It's likely that she would have been ditched shortly after this point, or killed by Casey anyway, as he was found guilty of first-degree prison escape and sentenced to life behind bars. He'll be 98 years old before he gets a chance at parole, so this terror of a man will likely be off the streets until the day he dies.
God gonna be 98. God gonna be 98. That's crazy. Yeah, watch out who you friend and who you be in relationships with, man. Don't let your relationship take over your whole life and your identity and everything you work for. That's a lot to give up. 20 years. She did that for 20 years. She was ready to retire soon. Crazy work. So like I said, I got 2 videos. This is the second one for y'all. It's cops save woman from getting dismembered into pieces. Now let's see. Let's see what's going on.
Turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right.
Well, that doesn't make any. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't. You don't need to make sense to y'all.
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, that. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
When officers arrive at the scene of a potential kidnapping in Cleveland, Ohio, they're met with a homeowner who says their very presence is putting his life in danger.
There's nothing.
So we were told that the lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but like, why not? Because I say so.
Well, why wouldn't I call
him?
Listen, will you stop talking for a moment?
I can't, bro. My life is on the fucking line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on.
Kickstarting a challenging investigation that'll take days before they make a horrifying discovery they'll never forget.
He stabbed her in her right arm, which is on the pictures. She's bound up naked. She's naked in front of the fireplace, like tied with like zip ties. You can see her writing with a pencil and a piece of paper. He stabbed her in the right arm, and he beat her so bad she couldn't open her eyes. But Gilly said he kept feeding her crack.
At 3:31 p.m. on May 2nd, 2023, the Cleveland Police Department receives a 911 call from a woman who shares a disturbing story she just heard from a stranger on the street.
911 dispatcher, Kilbane Engineering, please fire an ambulance. Please. What's the address or location?
I'm sorry.
What's the address or location?
3177 West 97th Street.
Okay, 3177 West 97th. What's going on?
A girl just ran out to me out the house. She said that it's a lady in there. The guy's beating her with a gun and stuff, an older lady. She said that she physically seen the lady.
Okay, where are you at?
I'm on the street.
Following the call, officers are immediately dispatched to the scene of the potential crime, only to find an eerie silence and no visible evidence of any disturbance.
Police.
There's music coming from the back. Hello?
Let me listen to the future.
The music was blaring so loud it swallowed every other sound from the house, and that alone put the officers on edge. Then the homeowner stepped outside, and instead of easing the tension, he only made them more suspicious.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
You're making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out.
Apparently this all started in Brunswick, PR.
The new Auto-Tune 2026 has been in the gym, and it's dropped some weight. Same accuracy, but...
You know what?
All right, come on out.
Apparently this all started in Brunswick, PR.
I'm good.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
My name's Officer Robles. That's Officer Obed. Just so you know, everything's recorded.
Yeah, they're shoving
Yes.
Turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out. You guys are blowing the spot up. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
go home.
We have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
Well, that doesn't make any. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't. You don't need to make sense to y'all. You hear me? So what I need y'all to do is.
Hey, Sarge, can you come over to this address for a minute?
What was your call about?
Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat?
Hell no, bro.
All right, well.
Y'all ain't even gonna know what happened. Y'all just gonna know it paused.
Here's the complaint.
What's the complaint?
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, that. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Man, listen, you need to leave.
Do you live here?
Y'all need to leave.
Sir, do you live here?
Yes, sir.
Is this your truck?
My dump truck?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're asking the wrong questions.
All right.
That dump truck has nothing to do with the questions that
Was anybody in your house injured?
No, sir.
All right.
I live by myself.
All right.
I'm a business owner.
All right.
You feel me? Like, I apologize about your call. Trying to make my spot hot. You know what I'm saying?
Did you do me a favor and take your hands out of your pants? I mean, my hands are out of my pants, so
listen, bro,
you can put your hands down. Just
I ain't got nothing going on, but y'all need to leave.
All right.
Please leave.
From the outset, everything about this homeowner seems suspicious, and as they interact more, they will only witness.
Every time you rip a slab pack, Arena Club makes you an instant offer for your card based on its market value.
More of this odd behavior.
I'm Sergeant Arizona Police Department. Nice to meet you. We're doing these. Nice to meet you.
All right.
So what are you rehabbing this place? Yes, I rehab. I built houses. This used to be all full of trash, right? And there's all this. Some lady kept coming on. Oh my gosh, there's too many people here. Well, it's no big deal, man. Man, it is a big deal. What? I'm trying to tell you guys about this shit up. So we were told that the lady's tied up in the basement. There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No, but like, why not? Because I say so. Is someone tied up down there? No. What's your name, buddy? I can't tell you that, bro. What do you mean you can't tell me that? Is this your truck? My dump truck? That's my company truck. That's there's nothing going on with it. Is it in your name? No. Then why don't you want to tell us who you are? I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are No, that's not all you have to say. Who told you that? I can't say nothing else. Well, if there's something happening in the basement, we got There's nobody in the basement. So why can't I look? Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those three girls, man, we got to take this seriously. What three girls? What three girls? Gina De Jesus. And I don't know them. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if we don't take this seriously, there's something going on. I'm about to give you my social security number. Oh, yeah. Stop. Please don't do that. We're not going in without you. Yeah, you can't do that. Tell them please not to do that. Do what? I'm not going in your house.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Sergeant, please tell him not to do that. He's not going. Okay, I'm going to give you my social security number. All right. I want you to run it.
His extreme desperation to not let anyone inside his home was raising plenty of red flags. But for now, the officers were more concerned with verifying his claims.
What's the first thing you said?
Cuz low-key a walking red flag. He don't even know it. He don't even know it. All that red on game, you setting them off right there.
me when I knocked on the door?
What do you want?
No.
What was the first thing I said to you?
You said you're making my place hot.
Exactly.
So you don't find that weird?
No.
Most people just say hello or how you doing or
Listen,
what's
I'm
going
being
on.
honest with you. I'm telling you everything my detective told me to tell y'all.
Who's the detective?
That I can't give you that. You can leave and go do your homework.
Don't call me names.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason you need to be disrespectful to me because I was nice to you the whole time.
Sir,
Don't.
I deeply apologize. I deeply apologize, but
All
I'm
right.
worked up.
You know, honest to God, we can make all this go. We can make all this go
My
away.
life is on the line.
We can make this all go away. We can make this all go away.
Detective Smith, please, go.
Which
Please.
Smith?
Detective Smith.
The one in.
Second district. Okay, that's how you know I'm not.
Okay, well, I guarantee.
His phone number's right here.
No, listen.
I'm not
We'll
gonna
call
play
him.
with y'all.
Listen, we'll
Don't
call
call
him.
him. Don't.
Well, why
Don't
wouldn't I
call
call
him
him?
here. Don't
Listen,
call him
will
here.
you stop talking for a
I
moment?
can't, bro. My life is on the fucking line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I got
once
drug
again-
dealers and everything that drive past here, and I got 5 cars out here. I'm trying to tell you, I work for you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Then this guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective
Yeah.
Smith? He don't know you here yet. I'm about to call him and tell him to get all these cop cars from away from
Well,
the
he's
house.
not really in charge of us.
Man, I know he ain't, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right,
Look,
are you working right this second?
right now. I work for you guys for the rest of my life.
Despite his insistence, the officers have no intention of just walking away.
I understand that, but I've already told y'all everything is cool and I'm working with you guys.
All right, but we still have to do we still have to follow up.
You know what Cuz look like? Cuz look like the little Lorax meme that y'all been doing. Instead of him in all orange, he in all red though. he the other, he not a Lorax, he a thorax.
My sergeant asked you before, can we just look in the basement and we'll be on our way?
No, you guys cannot go in my house.
All right, well.
No, I'm not letting you guys in my house. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, dude.
All right.
Y'all about to get me killed out there.
But why are you acting this way?
You understand why I'm acting this way, dude? No.
I really don't, because it's
I
like...
have 5 cops out here.
Okay, then tell us this.
I don't know
why
why.
would somebody call and give this specific address and even say the one with the red door? Doesn't that sound weird? Now, if we go away and something happened, now we're all in trouble.
I understand that. Bro, listen.
So either today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next 5 minutes, you're going to continuously have these problems. And if we have to tell Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's going to say no.
Is he?
100%, bro.
He's willing to risk his career for all that?
You think I'm... Oh my gosh, you're going to take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're going to talk to him. He's going to let you know what's going on.
Why would somebody say that?
Crackheads.
But why would a crackhead say that about
They're
you?
crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not going to. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't know.
Why would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wild.
I'm not wild. I'm just
I
asking
am a
questions.
confidential informant.
What does that convey, though? The confidential informant usually has the policeman or officer or detective with them when they're working. That's kind of
I
how that
understand
works.
what you're saying, but what I am saying.
And the most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, I'm a confidential informant, do they?
Dude, listen, but what I'm saying, I'm going to let you guys know this. I want you guys to know what's going on in my backyard. Okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, listen, I'm not doing nothing illegal here, but I work for you guys.
That's what you said for the last 10, 15 minutes.
I'm about to go back to the side. Y'all can figure out what y'all got going on out here, but I can't be out here talking to y'all for too much longer.
Well, this guy's going to go ask the sergeant what he's going to do here.
I know my rights, okay?
I didn't say you didn't,
I know
but
my
he's going
rights.
to go ask.
I don't have to be out here while you guys do your investigation.
Well, I don't want to have to come in.
While one group keeps the man engaged outside, another identifies him as 31-year-old Delonte Edmund Giger after running his social security number. For now, officers allow Delonte to return, but he doesn't know that the unit is not leaving just yet. Not until they've found a way to get inside his house.
You gotta help me. I have to go inside, bro. I cannot be out here. I don't be out here like that.
All right, we're gonna hang out a minute. I'm gonna talk to the detectives and see if they're gonna want to come in. All right, you're good to go. You got any weapons in there?
No.
All right.
Why would y'all do me like
people
this?
tied up in there?
Please don't do me like this. I cannot go to my call Detective Smith, please.
With what department?
Second district. His phone number's right here. I just left I just left downtown before you guys got here. I had a probation appointment. Look, fucking had a probation. I just got home. What's his number? Like, this is crazy. Right here. All right, I'll give him a call. Please. Well, you can go in there and we'll talk to the detectives. You want me to knock on the door and let you know what we're doing? I don't care what y'all doing. I'm not coming inside.
Notice how fast Delante's attitude changes as soon as the sergeant mentions getting a warrant. But even though the mention of a warrant clearly rattled him, getting one, in reality, would have taken too long. And with Delante already acting this suspicious, the officers couldn't afford to give him time to cover his tracks. Every minute mattered, so they called the one person who might actually get through to him, Detective Smith.
He's gonna let us in. He's real sketchy. He said need another guy, but you're coming to him, tell him you're on probation. It's a training thing. And then these guys will wait by the back door in case you scream for help.
Like girls. Ah!
Right. So like loud music playing. So you can't hear the screams.
I know, that's...
Hey, do you mind if we're looking for
No, dude. There's too much going on. No.
All right, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case you scream for help.
Fuck that. Ain't nobody about to do nothing to y'all, dude. You guys got guns in
No, you can't. No, seriously. No, crack. Just in case you scream for help.
No, bro.
They're not coming in. Oh, you have my word.
Despite their thorough search of the basement, the police found no sign that anyone had been held there. But as they're about to leave, Delante's behavior catches their attention once again.
I got PTSD.
All right.
I've been stabbed 7 times, shot twice.
Well, have we done any of that?
No. It's just, honestly, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police, and like, I just don't do that every day.
Turn that down for a minute. Yeah, there you go. Actually, turn it off until we leave, and then you can do what you want.
Yeah, turn it off.
That way I can hear everybody. All right?
Yes, sir. Dude, never come back here again.
You want to lie back?
What happened to your hand?
Listen.
I got scratched.
But what?
As fate would have it, they wouldn't have to wait long for their next lead. On that same evening, they'd speak to another potential witness, who not only confirmed that Delante, whom she referred to as Blessed, had kidnapped someone, but also went into horrifying detail of how he was tormenting her.
He stabbed her in her right arm, which is on the pictures. She's bound up naked. She's naked in front of the fireplace, like tied with like zip ties. You see her writing with a pencil and a piece of paper. He stabbed her in the right arm and he beat her so bad she couldn't open her eyes. But Gilly said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her. He made her write 1,000 times, I am a rat, I am a snitch, I am a rat, I am a snitch.
She also claimed that Delante had proudly shown pictures of these brutal acts to her on his phone. Armed with this new information, the police visit Delante's home that same night. Only this time, he seems a lot more open to the police searching through his house, possibly because he had enough time to hide his crimes inside the house.
I just got the phone. Okay.
Hey. Did you talk to Detective Smith? He tell you what's going on?
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. Is that good?
It may look easy, raising livestock, harvesting and hauling crops, but you know...
You sure? Yeah, that's sure. Sorry for not letting you in earlier, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay?
It's all good.
Give me 5 seconds.
Meet me at the back door?
All y'all.
All right.
Despite his efforts to seem cooperative, the officer's suspicion of Delante only continued to rise. The way he kept stalling the detectives from entering his house suggested he was buying time to hide something, so they took a quick look around the outside of the home, and almost immediately, they noticed exactly what they'd been worried about. Eventually, Delante lets the officers in. They immediately split into groups to search the entire house, knowing full well that this may be their last chance to look for the kidnapped woman and whatever else Delante may be hiding. However, despite looking through the entire house for several minutes, their search comes up empty once again. And that's when the worry shifts from where is she to what did he do with her? When they confront Delonte again, he's so rattled, his attempts to stall and cover things up start getting obvious.
All the way down. Please turn it all the way down.
Yeah, there's something on the floor, but...
Yeah, I know that. I know you see something. I want to turn the music down.
Okay. Can you turn the music down?
I can't get copyright.
No, turn that music off.
Turn it off. Thank you.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something? Is anybody on there?
I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back, too, just so you know.
Is anybody in that front end? Because I heard voices or movement or noise.
Boy, you dragging, buddy.
Who's up there? Who's up there?
Sweating a lot.
What is it?
Can you hear it?
Oh, please.
Who's up there?
Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight?
But just when doubt starts creeping in, one of them makes a chilling observation.
Can you hear it?
Clint, please. Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight?
Do you need help? Alright. Clint, please. Sam 24, can you get us another car over here? Where are you at?
M35, you can send us.
How did you get through? In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tell me.
Radio City, MS.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm paralyzed.
Alright. How old are you? Step up, EMS. Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
What's your name?
EMS is en route. Are you cold?
I hurt.
You hurt? Alright, we want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that, okay?
I hurt so bad.
What did he do to you?
He kicked me punch.
He did what?
Kicked me
Hey, Scott, you want fire to come at least get her upright?
She says she's paralyzed. I don't know.
I know, but if we get fire here, they can...
Are they here?
No, you know. We've got no QTA on EMS.
They've been dispatched.
Huh?
Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Where are you stabbed, you think? Your arm? Alright. Did he sexually assault you at all?
No.
Okay. Do you know how long you've been here?
No.
Is it just one day?
Yeah.
The victim is later identified as 60-year-old Cheryl Cyrus, and she's immediately transported to the closest hospital, where the doctors decide to put her in an induced coma. In addition to the stab wound in her right arm, Cheryl was suffering from several broken ribs, a collapsed lung, significant swelling in the brain, and multiple injuries to her spine, all of which had rendered her paralyzed. But why would Delonte brutally beat a 60-year-old woman who's twice his age? What exactly did he have against her? The following night, detectives sit down with him in prison to uncover the truth.
So, real quick, man, obviously we know some bad things did go down yesterday. We want to give you a chance to go over it.
I'm a confidential informant for Detective Larry Smith out of the 2nd District.
Okay.
Okay,
How long have you been doing that for?
About a week and a half now.
Okay.
About a week and a half. That was stupid as fuck, but I wasn't going to give her, I wasn't going to not leave her, and you know what I'm saying, but I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him 10 guns, 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack. You know, I'm trying to get him descriptions of ounces a day, but like I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was,
you found out that what?
That the lady that what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she was to get back out on the street, I would be exposed.
that she rats on you, or how does that go down?
Despite Delante's best efforts to act sad and remorseful, his smile points to a darker truth. But before the detectives can press him harder, they need more context about Delante's exact relationship with the victim.
She's always at my house smoking dope.
Okay.
Sometimes I take care of everybody on the streets, all the fiends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I work for y'all. So, like, those fiends be coming to my house. And Smith knows that. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to take down the city of Cleveland. You feel me? So, boom. Like, yeah. So, like, they come over there, they get fed, they stay the night. They eat, sleep, wash up all day long. I swear for God. Beat her up and took care of her.
Did you just like see her on the street, or you call her up, say, hey?
She comes to my house. Okay, so they come to my house every 10 minutes, bro.
So when did she come to your house?
I don't like, that's where they live at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short. All right. That's ground zero for the crackhead.
Delante then talks about a specific incident that took place almost a week earlier, one that ended up setting the wheels in motion for what he would later do to Cheryl.
Okay, so this is you and her are in a car together.
Me, her, and one of my fiends. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about nothing. I said I already work for you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who else was in the car?
My fiend, he got arrested. His name is Ronald King or something like that.
Ronald King?
Ronald King. Yeah, I need to put some money on this fucker. Ronald King, he got arrested when the whole happened. I was gonna go right back to prison.
So the three of you are in a car riding, traffic stop.
Detective told her, thank you, bye. Okay. Detective Smith said, thank you, bye. Keep on walking.
Okay.
I had some stuff on me. When I got pulled over, it should never happen how we got pulled over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't leave my house. Ever. Like, you had seen, like, nobody sees me in the street. I left my house, and before I got 4 tires on the street, the police is hitting the block. I don't know what the f going on. I'm swerving around up on the sidewalk trying to get around because I don't know what's going on. Guns in my face. Get out the car. Get out. What are you guys doing? Turn the car off. Empty out your pockets. I ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all tripping like y'all just up. Like, what's going on? But I had to steal them. You know, we can get you for this. And since that dope is right here, we're going to get you for that. Man, listen, bro, I cannot go back to prison, bro. What do you need me to do?
Yeah.
What do you need me to do? So right then and there, he took my phone while I was in handcuffs, put the number in my phone. He told me to call me later on.
It was on that day that Delante was turned into a confidential informant for Vice, a job he claims to take great pride in. But despite that, the way the officers treated Cheryl that day rubbed him the wrong way.
The traffic stop occurs and she goes on her way. Was there anybody that ever said, like, besides, like, if she was doing anything that, like, yeah, she told me that?
No, I thought it was somebody else until I did my homework.
Okay. So this is all you transpiring, doing everything, doing all your own stuff in your head and like, hey.
Listen to the detectives as we all got out the car. The detectives like, yeah, you can go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. You get searched. It's crap about $200 worth of dope in the car and skill, and you didn't even get searched. No. Get your bag. You're forgetting your bag.
They're helping her out. Back to the cuffs.
Don't forget your bag. Go ahead, go. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. We keep on selling drugs. Yeah, we get that. We catch up to that later on.
Okay.
I'm just being honest with you. Honestly gets you further than where I'm at right now.
And I appreciate that.
Delante stays unusually relaxed in the interview, convinced his status as a confidential informant will protect him, and detectives use that confidence to keep him talking until he starts admitting what he did to Cheryl.
And I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my underneath my underarm, blood, all type of weird. This is crazy. And I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I'm gonna kill her. If y'all have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead. I beat her up, I fed her, showered her, all type of weird shit. Made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all. I couldn't. Punched on her, slapped on her, tell her to move her from the basement to another room. Fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
Was I raping her? No.
Okay.
Was that what you about to ask me?
No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the f would I do that?
Man. I didn't know
that.
Hell no. Yeah. So at any point, was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop. I won't do it again. I'll never tell. I'll never tell. I'll never tell, Blast. Please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell.
Fortunately for the detectives, Delonte remains completely oblivious to the severe consequences he's facing, even going so far as to mock the police for not being thorough enough to find her the first time.
Like, what you got going on? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, you got police officers outside my house. You can't let this happen. He like, well, what's going on? I'm like, man, they want to come in. They tell me there's a body inside the house. He like, dude, just let them in the house if there's nobody in the house. All right, bro, I'm gonna call you.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is important. The shooter who murdered my sweet little Daniel brought a highly lethal weapon with him to my son's first grade classroom at Sandy Hook Elementary. In approximately 4 minutes.
Back, bro. Automatic. They only wanted to search one room. They searched that one room. She wasn't there. They left. Okay. Stupid them.
All right. So.
Right? You should search the whole house. Yeah. We found somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Check down in the basement. Nobody's there. See you later, sir. Job. Y'all supposed to open up the tables, open up the refrigerator. That's a horrible job on y'all part. Horrible job on y'all part. I'll be the first to say it. Came in the basement the first time, check. 3 up, 4 walk right out. Oh, y'all sweet. A missing body.
Pretty serious. Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right, well, next time take it serious. That's all I ask.
It is only towards the end of the interrogation that Delonte finally realizes what will happen to him. But even then, he's confident that someone will bail him out.
I'll figure out like how to get you going back straight, okay?
Are y'all gonna try to help me or not?
Well, like I said, it'll go from there once you see the judge and like the case starts moving forward.
No, but you guys have to talk to the judge though and let her know that I am a confidential informant and that like I am working with the police. Like, I understand I'm in trouble, but what I need you guys to do is like,
well, I'll put in the paperwork to let them know for.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like doing my job. I like my job, and like I don't want guns on the streets. I don't want drugs on the streets, and I can't do that if I'm in here. We can handle this. Just let the judge know we can handle this later on, or while I'm out on the streets. I ain't going nowhere. I can't go nowhere. I gotta see my bill every week. I gotta drop every week. I just don't want to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Detective Smith will buy me out. Believe it or not, if I get a bond, he'll come buy me out. You know what I'm saying? So I just need a bond. And DT Smith will come buy me out, and I'm gonna go right back to work. That's how that's gonna go. Okay.
Unfortunately for Delonte, he's only grasping at straws at this point, because at his very next court hearing, his bond was set at $750,000, which he responded to by flipping off the judge in front of the entire court. However, at his final court hearing, Delonte finally decided to plead guilty to multiple offenses, which included kidnapping, felonious assault, and tampering with evidence, resulting in him getting sentenced on November 29, 2023 to 16 to 20 years in prison at the Cuyahoga County Jail.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy, man. Man. Moral of the story. Don't sell drugs. Don't do drugs. Be better. Yeah, man, that's crazy. He sat there and had that lady in there. He didn't say he was gonna dismember her, but he was scared that she was gonna go back out there and tell his business, and he supposed to be a confidential informant and all that. He was riding on that hard. I'm a confidential informant. Like, he was riding on that hard. That don't mean nothing. No police officers do not care. Outside of that, y'all boys, just like I always say, it's 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 90, boy, I'm tweaking. It's 29 to 31 days in a month, and it's 365 days in a year, 12 months in each year. And I'm not gonna hold you. Don't let no situation get the best of you. Don't put yourself in nothing stupid that you can't get out of. Don't use your 24 hours to the best of your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Maximize your time. Use your time learning something new. Learning something that can make you money. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna be crazy where you getting in a whole bunch of trouble behind it and stuff like that. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for, if you got this far, thank you. You might as well subscribe now. You done watched the whole video. I'm pretty sure we done had a decent time together. And I hope you have having a good day, or hope you're having a good day, or you're having a better day. Let's say that. But y'all cool, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you share the video to your grandma, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your daddy, your mama, your great grandma, your other cousin. I know you got about 12 of them. Your brother, your sister. You hear the dog barking? All of them. Share it to everybody. Go ahead, everybody. Share that video. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed. Have a great day. Whatever it is. Check y'all out next time. Later.